The Lego city is very quickly starting to take shape and look a bit like a Lego city. The only problem is I'm making an extraordinary mess of the rest of the room as I do it. So today I am joined by Block Party's Director of Organising and telling me what to do. Anna's here. There she is, look. This is her first time in here since there's been Lego in here.
I'm standing up.
Yeah, Anna's standing next to me over here. There she is, look. It's Anna, off of the internet, off of the streams. She's in, and we have plans for today. Our plans, we've had more packages. Plans always involve packages. I tell you what, Lego cities are expensive. I didn't quite realise that when I got myself into it. But I've got these. These are magnetic camera holders that will stick to the wall and hold up the Ring cameras that we put in here the other day. So we'll actually get some proper views off of them. So that's job one. We also have cleaning equipment for the absolute filth that is the Fire Brigade. So I'm going to attempt to give it a bit of a rub and a bit of a squirt and see what happens. There were loads of suggestions in the video of things we could try if that doesn't work. So we will get it clean. But the main reason Anna is here is organisation. So I have a large box, and within the large box is something that should help us start to get the loose Lego. Is that what we're calling it? Is it loose Lego? The Lego collection, the parts inventory, whatever fancy word you want to apply to it, it should help us get that a little bit more organised than it has been so far. Because so far, I've been using these, and these are great. I'm not going to stop using these. These are great for pieces that I don't have a lot of, because I can move them around the room to wherever I'm working. I can keep similar pieces together. They're ideal. And you can tell I've been working in here on my own, because not only are they ideal, they're all open and scattered around the room where I've not been tidying up after myself. But they're not much use for stuff that we've got more of, because they're very, very small. Like you could fit maybe 10 bricks in one of those. So we've ordered some drawer separators, because ever since we first started the city, we've had these drawers from the Really Useful Storage Company, which are great, but they're not very organised. Some of them don't need to be organised, like that one I've just shown you can just continue to be 2x2 bricks, but some of the other ones are a bit of a mess. Like this one, for example, currently has 2x2s, 2x3s, 2x4s. It's not as organised as it could be. There's stuff in there that shouldn't even be in there, and that's not even the worst of the drawers. So these storage organiser things are from the same company. They are accessories for these drawers, and theoretically drop straight in on top. So we can have bulk big stuff underneath, and then on the top we can have organised smaller stuff. So we can get to the point where we've got 4 of these sets of drawers. I've got 9 of these little trays for now, so I think that's enough for like 1.5 of these drawers to have these in, because I didn't really know how many of these we'd need, because some of the drawers, like I say, are just going to be... This one needs nothing doing to it apart from sorting out some of the bits that have got in there somehow, but this should just be 2x2 brick. Like this one is 2x3 and 2x4, so we could maybe sort that a little bit, but some of the drawers don't really need sorting. But for the smaller pieces where it would be advantageous to be able to find bits, we can have those dropped in on top. That's the plan, and that's what Anna wants to do. And once the drawers are nice and neat and tidy, in addition to the Lego we've already got in drawers, under here we've got 2 of those massive tubs that are just full of miscellaneous loose Lego. Plus we've got loads of these like Creator Classic sets that are just absolutely full of bricks and stuff as well. So there's a lot of Lego that needs sorting, because I want to get to the point where when we want to do some building, we don't just go to Bricklink and buy all the parts. We have an idea of what we've got and where to find it, and we can start using the enormous amount of loose Lego that we've currently got. So Anna is going to be working on that while I beaver around doing other bits of busy work. I've got, like I say, the camera things to sort out. I'm going to try and clean the Fire Brigade, and then I was going to carry on detailing over there, because we've got the roads that we're working on. But what I might do is come down this end and maybe work on the additional train line and stuff we've got there. We've got lots of bits of activities to do. Ultimately, what this room needs more than anything is a big old tidy up. So in addition to the sorting, we're going to get it tidy so that we're not tripping over recycling as we walk around the room, and we know where we can find stuff, because if we don't get on top of the tidiness and the organisation from the start, we never will, and we are quickly going to reach the point where all these tables are supposed to have Lego City on and can't just be dumping grounds anymore. So that's what we're going to be doing. Time-lapse Kev will probably tell you more about it now.
And before you all moan that I've given Anna a rubbish job that nobody else would want to do, I want it on record that she has been asking to do this for a long, long time. She loves organising and sorting and separating into piles. You can see she's sat up there watching her programmes with her headphones on, and she's having a lovely time.
Oh, this compressed air has worked much better than I thought it would. I've not actually disconnected everything and brought the Fire Brigade over, because it's not really what I'm supposed to be doing today. I was more testing if it would work, but I've given it a little squirt on the top. I mean, it's gone from being grimy and horrible to shiny. So at some point, I need to get that whole thing out and give the whole thing a once over with some compressed air, but it looks infinitely better just from having a little squirt from this range. There's still a little bit of caked on grime on there, but big thumbs up to compressed air. We've also got the cameras mounted up on the wall, so we've now got a nice view of the city and a nice view of the door, and Anna is rummaging around nicely with her bits. So I will carry on doing some busy work. I actually have to sit in the corner and have a business meeting now, so I've got to try and set up my laptop on the Wi-Fi in here while Anna's beavering away in the background, and then I can get back to playing with toys, which is the real fun.
Now, this next time lapse is quite damning, because it might lead you to the impression that I've left Anna to do all the work while I sat down in the corner playing around on my laptop. I promise you, I was on a very important call, which should, fingers crossed, be leading to something really exciting directly related to the Lego City coming soon. There's a reason I took this meeting with the Lego City in the background. I wanted to be able to show the progress that we'd made so far. There's a couple of times where you see me get up and kind of wave my laptop around to show what we've done, but Anna is absolutely ploughing through in the background there. Stick a pair of noise cancelling headphones on that girl and a TV show, and she will just sort for hours. I didn't realise until the end of the call just how much she'd got through, but she can come again. She was a very useful addition to the team. Welcome aboard, Anna.
Progress is being made, boys and girls. Anna has sorted all of the brick. She's now working on plate and just basically going through all the drawers. Once the drawers are done, we still have loads of stuff. I mean, she's going to be cross. I've just seen something down here. Oh no, that's the Mills plate stuff I got the other day. I thought it was another big bag of bricks. But there is lots more stuff like that lying around. In fact, I think this thing that I stand you on normally might have some picker bricks in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot there. I'm just going to take that whole box over to Anna, because this is a lot of, oh crumbs, a lot of stuff that has been bought off of Pick-a-Brick online at various points that all needs sorting. Yeeks. There is something else I want to show you while Anna's continuing to be busy with all of that. I had these made, which I've already shown them on TikTok, so I should probably show them to you as well. We went to minifig.me, which is a website. It's not a sponsor, but they do custom minifigs. So we've got Anna in her little Fallout costume, complete with a Game Boy, and me in a giraffe jumper. So I'm just going to pop those into the city. This is the important work I'm doing while Anna's doing her important work. We both have important work to do. So we're just going to hang out on top of Tudor Corner for now while we come up with a more permanent home. Wherever Assembly Square is, our previous sig figs we ordered from them on Assembly Square at the moment. I think it's over there, and I can't get to it because Anna's doing her business over there. Right, I now need to go into our other storage unit, because in addition to actual Lego City stuff, I have stuff that is relevant for the new Lego display and building and streaming room that we're going to be having at home. Matt has given me a list of all of the tech I've bought over the years at his instruction that I no longer use, that will be in there somewhere, that I need to retrieve because he needs it for setting up the new stream room at home. So I'm going to go and have a rummage in there. I'm not going to bring you with me there because it's boring. I'm going to leave you watching Hannah on a time lapse. Let me know in the comments if she misbehaves and does anything she shouldn't be doing.
See, I find this fascinating because I'm not deliberately monitoring what Anna is up to, but this is the first time I'm seeing this footage. I was gone for a good 45 minutes in the other storage unit, and if this had been a time lapse of me trying to sort Lego for 45 minutes, it would have just been me slacking off and doing everything but she is just on it the entire time. The automatic lighting's even gone off a couple of times where she's just been in that spot just sorting, and she is like a machine. There's no cuts, there's no breaks, it's just all the sorting all the time.
Well, we have a good news, bad news situation with this trolley full of stuff I've just pulled out of the other unit. The bad news is I couldn't find any of the stuff Matt told me I needed to find, and I've had almost every box out. Good news is I found my Pirates of the Caribbean Mickey Mouse ears, so we can take them to Disney when we go in a few weeks. I also found an entire storage bin full of sealed Pokemon product. I thought I'd sold all that when we moved house, but clearly some of it made it here, so that'll be hitting eBay. I also found another 2 cameras. I just keep finding cameras everywhere. And I've got my wrestling belt to take home with me, plus a bunch of recycling that needs to leave this unit. So that's that side of things. I now need to find, basically I need to carry on tidying up, which is what I was doing 2 hours ago before everything else kicked off. I basically want to get to the point where, apart from the area where Anna's working, and that's probably not going to get all done today, but I would like to tidy up all of this so that the next time I'm in here, I can just focus on Lego, because I really want to get the trains powered. I found a GoPro now, so we can do some POV footage on the trains. And obviously I want to start getting bits finished off, and I want to play with my toys, but I have to be tidied up after as well and fund it all because it's expensive. Have I mentioned having a Lego City is expensive? But yeah, we'll sell some Pokemon cards and it'll be fine.
Now, this is a perfect example of what I was talking about before, about me slacking off. This is me attempting to tidy this side of the room. You've just seen me sweep a load of loose Lego into a tub. I then found a train that needed to be built and sat down and built a train out of Lego. And that was as far as me tidying up went. I am going to need adult supervision in this room on a very regular basis. There'll always be plenty of Lego getting built. The Lego will always be cool. But my word, I can't do the rest of this. I am just a child.
Well, that has been a very productive day. It doesn't look like much has changed in the city, but we've tidied up around here. I've got a much better idea of what I've got and what I need to do next. Anna is sorting through, I mean, it's going to take more than just this one session, but she's getting there. A lot of the brick is done. She's now moved on to the plate. And then we have the unenviable task of all of the miscellaneous, which is in big bins under the table. To celebrate Anna being here, I have put a poster up for her because, as we know, Anna loves sharks. So we've got a lovely shark poster for Anna on the wall. And that is her little work area over there, which is very much a work in progress. I've also started making my second train to go down there. I do plan the next time I'm here to get both of the trains powered and hopefully strap a GoPro to them and have a little look to see how we get on. I've also got all of this. This is stuff that should be in the city. So stuff that's fallen off in transit, like the Spider-Man car goes to the Daily Bugle. These are Daily Bugle bits. There's lots of minifigs in there. So they need putting back around the city. I also found my Lego house, Kevin. So that's the third Kevin minifigure that's in the city. Kermit and Giraffe Guy are enjoying driving around the city. And yeah, it's slowly but surely coming together. Occasionally, these videos are going to be like this, where there's not anything big and exciting that's been done, but it's important stuff that's going to make the subsequent processes that much easier. And yes, it's going to take a few sessions, but once all of the inventory is sorted, it's going to save us time and money when it comes to doing custom buildings, the retaining walls, landscaping, stuff like that. Because we are getting to the point where in the next month or so, we're going to be doing that kind of stuff. I want a hill with Lion Knight's castle on. I don't want to have to buy all the parts for the hill. I want to get walls along here. I bought all the parts for the walls already when we were in our old house and just never used them. So they're here. They just need sorting. We need to work out what we've got. We obviously don't have enough to go all the way along because the old walls would have been smaller, but we can make a start. So there is stuff and we're getting there. So getting there is good. If you've enjoyed the video, I know it's been a weird one. Do you want to see this kind of stuff, or do you just want to see the big, exciting stuff? We're willing to take your lead on this kind of thing. Not every time we come here is it going to be something super duper and exciting, but do you want to see every time we come here? Let us know in the comments. But if you've enjoyed the video, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for loads more Lego content. And thank you very much for watching. Say bye-bye, Anna. She's got her headphones on. The noise cancelling's really good on them.